My name is Barb Frahm, and I am the Executive Administrative Coordinator at Eagle Village. And also in that role, I coordinate our Volunteer Mentor Program. The purpose of our mentor program is to really provide a responsible, reliable adult for one of our residential youth, someone who can be consistent and really provide some support, encouragement, accountability, really the things that all of us desire in a developing personal relationship with another person. It's interesting when we connect our volunteer mentors with our residential youth in that some of them will be very talkative, some of the youth will be very talkative, some will be very quiet. Every time the youth is really measuring that adult and really determining if they're going to be a trustworthy person in their life. So with that relationship, there's a lot of sowing into the life of the residential youth on the part of the volunteer mentor. And really the focus is to be on the youth. It's not what we can get or gain out of our connection with one of our residential youth, but what can we give them? How can we support them? How can we encourage them? In order to become a volunteer mentor for one of our youth, we require the same clearances that every one of our Eagle Village staff member have to complete. We have an interview process. We request personal references and a volunteer application, and really a great opportunity to come and tour our campus and get to know more about our mentor program is our Friends Friday opportunities that we have each month on the third Friday of the month. In order to match a community volunteer with one of our residential youth, we go through the interview process, but then we really try to gauge the interest level of the mentor along with the interest levels of our youth. And I work closely with the therapeutic staff within our programs to really try to match like interests and like abilities between volunteers and youth. You know, we have a unique opportunity here on our Eagle Village campus that we have so many things that a volunteer mentor can do with a youth here, a lot of outdoor activities. We also have a lot of indoor activities. The goal with our community volunteer mentors is to spend 1 hour a week in person visiting the youth, and that could be playing a game, going for a walk, attending lunch with them here, attending a chapel service, doing some of our outdoor activities on our 700-acre campus. And eventually, once a good relationship is established, possibly even taking a few trips off of our campus with that youth. A key to building a successful connection with one of our youth is to be flexible, to be willing to listen, to not force a conversation. A lot of times our youth are slow in really building a lot of verbal communication, but they're always paying attention to how we are responding to them and how we are caring for them. And oftentimes our youth just want someone to be their person, someone that they know may call them once per week. And with our minimum requirements for our volunteer mentors, we really are asking for a 1 hour in-person visit each week, as well as a phone call. Some of our youth don't get phone calls from anyone or don't have anyone to call. And so those conversations may last 2 minutes, they may last 10 minutes. Our youth are really needing someone who they can sit across the table from and know that they can have time with, as opposed to necessarily someone that they're going to have a long conversation with. So just being available and consistent and reliable is honestly the key to building a solid mentor relationship. I think something that a volunteer mentor could anticipate is kind of a slow building relationship with their mentee. Our youth who have mentors are always so excited to make that connection and to have that visit, even though it won't always look like they're that excited. They really value and really cherish that relationship. During the time that I have been the volunteer mentor coordinator, which is going on 7 years now, we have not had any youth act out in any way when they're with their mentor. And even in a visit as a mentor to one of the program houses, perhaps to play a game or something, it's really amazing to watch the rest of the youth really give space for that connection. And we do encourage our mentors to visit our program homes and spend time with their mentee there. And it's really a powerful thing for our youth to know that they have a person coming each week to see just them. For a volunteer mentor who is just beginning the process, we have an opportunity to speak with other volunteer mentors to see what's working well with them. We do occasionally try to schedule a group activity with volunteer mentors and youth to kind of get everyone together and just participate and see what's working for each other. We really hope that our volunteer mentors will be able to make a commitment to be a mentor for a specific youth during their entire stay here at Eagle Village, and that could be 6 months to a year perhaps. And when a youth leaves Eagle Village, it is possible, with the permission of the placing agency, to continue to be in a mentor role for them. That often, though, is dependent on the youth reaching out to the mentor. And sometimes we see a drop-off of that relationship because the youth doesn't make that contact. They move on to other things. But it's such a powerful role that our mentors play in the lives of our youth. Even when our youth have been gone for some time, they often will reach back to find out if we know how they can reach their mentor, or just to gain information about their mentor. So there may or may not be a continuing connection once a youth leaves Eagle Village, but the time spent with a youth while they're here is really powerful and valuable. We are always looking for mentors on our Eagle Village campus. We especially need mentors for our boys. Males always mentor males here. Females always mentor females here. And we seem to have many more female mentors on a typical month or week than we do males. And our boys here really need that male role model. Sign up to become a volunteer mentor at Eagle Village. You can contact us through our website. You can call myself or Chad Saxton. You can sign up for one of our Friends Friday events. Reach out to someone you know who works at Eagle Village and we'll make a good connection.